with diabetes. And his brother-in-law's story is just amazing. It's amazing. So
can I talk real quickly? I have to run. Is it all right?
Your name, please.
My name is Karine.
Okay, Karine.
All right, so I just have to say it. So I started, I've been pre-diabetic, and I started the entire supplement last Friday, and my blood sugar been running like 115. Now, since I start using it, it's been like 88. Anyway, I'm not even here to talk about me. So my mom, I'm a nurse, and my mom been in the hospital.
Hold on a second, Karine.
Yes.
You said you started when?
Last Friday. Last Friday. And usually if I run to open my door, I'm out of breath, and I can run half a block without being out of breath right now.
Are you saying a week ago Friday or
a week ago? Last Friday I started it. But what I need to tell you, what I didn't even tell them in the hospital, my mom is in the hospital. I took her to the hospital Friday morning. Congestive heart failure. She's also diabetic. And she has chronic kidney stage 4. So she has all this fluid on her. They put her in MSICU, and she's been having a lot of problems. I was scared to death as a nurse, thinking I'm gonna lose my mom. Difficulty breathing, her lungs filled with fluid and all that. Anyway, I said, I wanna try it on her. But then I'm like, oh my God, should I not? So I went to the hospital, and I mixed 4 capsules of the Micro Daily in the applesauce, and I gave it to her yesterday morning. Now, she wasn't peeing. They're thinking diabetes. They're thinking dialysis because her kidney functions are way, way off. I'm like, oh my God, I can't give her dialysis. Now, I kid you not, within 5 hours of me giving that to my mom, now they had put a Foley in her because they want to see if the urine output was coming. They're like, we don't see urine, maybe she's retaining. Now, within 5 hours, that urine, that bag had 800 liters of urine in it. I kid you not. Now, then her hemoglobin was a bit low. So the nurse said, is she anemic? Yeah, she is. So they said, and they kind of tugged the Foley a little bit. So there was a little bit of blood. So they did a hemoglobin to see what her blood count was. Now, with the bleeding, her blood count should be lower. Her blood count went up by 2 points. 2 points. I kid you not. Then, my mom, she's been sleeping ever since I put her in the hospital, sleeping. She would open her eyes and go right back into a deep sleep. When I went back to her yesterday, she was up singing. All last night, she was peeing like rain. All right, in the Foley catheter. I went back this morning because she's in MSICU now, and they're saying, hey, they're asking me, is she full code? Yes, she's full code. All right. I went back this morning and I gave her another dose. The cardiologist, they called me and they said she might go home Tuesday. So the nurse, they did a urine culture. They were like, oh, we gave her some antibiotic just to make sure. But she just turned around, a full U-turn back to okay. So we think it's a dose of antibiotic that did it. But I did not tell them what I did because I wasn't supposed to do it. And I'm a nurse and I work at that hospital. So I couldn't tell them. But oh my God, I just had to say it. I am driving now to go give her another dose. And I just had to say it because I tried it so I could introduce it to my patients. But when I see what it did to my mom that I thought I was going to lose, I'm like, oh my God. So
Karen, that's
my
wonderful.
story. I don't even want to talk about me right now. I'll talk about me another time. But this just helped my mom. Her kidney function, her BUN and creatinine started going up to the normal level. It's not there yet. It's going up, going in the right direction. Her blood glucose, because when they check it, it was 244. When they check it, it was 118 again. Oh my God.
How old is your mom, Karen?
87.
Wow.
87. And now, nice clear urine coming out. That wasn't coming before. They were setting up dialysis for her.
Which
No, the doctors is like, oh my God, okay, she's doing very well. You know, we don't know. The nurse is thinking it's the antibiotic. It was not the antibiotic.
Antibiotic is amazing. Yeah, just amazing.
It was the microdaily that did it.
Which formula did you give your mom? EMF or original?
Yeah, the red label.
And you gave her
four. I gave her 4. Yes.
Karen, you've your story will undoubtedly help a lot of people because
oh my God. I am a nurse. I'm almost a nurse practitioner. And wow. I was a bit hesitant to give it to her. But I'm like, you know what? They're telling me my mom is doing very bad. I'm just going to take my chances. Oh my God. That's my mom sang a whole hymn this evening to me. I knew what it was doing for me, but I was a bit, especially with her age, and she has a lot of stuff going on: congestive heart failure, diabetes, hypertension. She had a heart attack before, she had a stroke before, a whole lot. And oh my God. Whew, okay, I just had to say that.
No, we're glad that we're glad you felt like you had to say that. Thank you very much.
Okay.
And you're bringing a lot of folks to tears just with the thought of it.
Yes. Right? Oh yeah, I was in tears.
And we're excited.
Oh my God.
We're excited to hear it because if everybody would just be willing to take a chance like that, just like you, because and folks, listen. This is the food that's missing from food. People will say, my doctor said don't take anything. Did your doctor tell you to stop eating? If the doctor said don't eat, then yeah, don't take it. This is simply the food that's missing from food. You're putting it back in someone's body that you love, care for. So that's my viewpoint of it. Okay.
Because I called my friend Andrea. I'm like, Andrea, I just want it to her so bad. I want to give it to her because Andrea's a nurse also. And she said, Karine, only help her. It can't hurt her. I'm like, you know what? Let me just give it to her. Oh my God. My mom is up talking. She was even dancing in the bed. She sang an entire hymn to me that she couldn't do before because of the fluid in her lungs. And her leg, you would push it and your finger would sink all the way down. Her legs, they're not totally there yet, but much better. Much better. So I can't wait for them to do this other x-ray to see what her lungs look like.
Oh, that's wonderful. Okay, well, we'll be here at 5 o'clock next Sunday, same time, okay? And same information. Just make sure you're here so we can, we'd like to share your story right at the beginning before we start talking to the doctor, okay?
All right, thank you. Take care.
Thank you very much.
Okay, all right, bye-bye.
Jeff, that's got to blow your mind when you hear, stories like that.
My goodness, I just dropped it into a thread here that Carlos is part of, and just said Karine just blew our minds. I mean,